Live from the Garden at the Monarch building in Ogden, Utah, in conjunction with Ogden City Arts, Ogden's first Friday art stroll, and arts nonprofit Ogden First, this is Van Sessions, a podcast where musicians cram in a van and play live acoustic sets. Find Van Sessions on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. Rate and follow this podcast along with the amazing featured artist now on Van Sessions. My name is R. Brandon Long, alongside Todd at the Top. We are the Banyan Collective. Today, Van Sessions is proud to partner with Ogden City Arts, Ogden First, and First Friday Art Stroll. Tonight's show is being recorded live as a podcast. Find all Van Sessions podcasts on iTunes and Spotify by simply searching Van Sessions. And they just got rid of iTunes, I guess. So just like iMusic, I don't know what they're...
Apple
What
Music?
are they going to do? Apple Music?
Apple Music,
Yeah, Apple Music. Anyway, the podcast, though, is up there. You can search the podcast at Van Sessions. Find all other Banyan Collective produced podcasts, including the Ogden Outdoor Adventure Show, Literally, Leaky Waders, and the new Nine Rails Arts Podcast by simply searching Van Sessions and or the Banyan Collective on iTunes or your favorite podcast app. Share the love tonight. Use hashtag Van Sessions. Or, hey, if you want to chat with us, give us feedback, you can hit us up at the Banyan Collective or at Van Sessions with all your social media posts. All right, returning to the van, 1/2 or 1/4 or 1/8, I don't know of the proper way. This is Scott Rogers.
Oh, the waters they are receding, the damage that's been revealed. Oh, it's gonna take some time. Oh, I know we'll get through this, and that April is always the cruelest. And in the end, we'll be just fine. Oh, we'll clean up this mess. Won't have to burn down what's left. You hold yours, I'll hold mine. When we get right down to it, we ain't stopping that water moving. It'll roll through here, leave us behind. I know we're fine. Ain't it funny how it moves through? Least resistance, not suffering fools. Once it's gone, we'll see just why. Oh, it moves where it will, you see. It won't do anything but try to break free. Best laid plans we might try. Oh, we'll clean up this mess. I don't have to burn down what's left. You hold yours, I'll hold mine. When we get right down to it, we ain't stopping that water moving. It'll roll through here, leave us behind. I know we're fine. When it's done, who knows where it goes? Down the hill to the ocean, I suppose. All we know is what's left behind. We are cleaner now, just a bit rough around the edges and weary sand. When it's done, I know what we'll find. Oh, we'll clean up this mess. I don't have to burn down what's left. You hold up yours, I'll hold mine. When we get right down to it, we ain't stopping that water moving. It'll roll through here, leave us behind. Baby, put on those high waders, see where this water takes us. In each other's arms, float down the line. Baby, put on those high waders. See where this water takes us. In each other's arms, float down the line. Baby, put on those high waders. See where this water takes us. In each other's arms, float down the line. Baby, put on those high waders. See where this water takes us. In each other's arms, float down the line.
Ah, Scott Rogers Fan Sessions.
Thanks, y'all.
Nice. All right, Scott, you fly fish?
I do not.
So the metaphor is...
Brooke McIntosh actually told me the first time she heard that song, I told her what it was about, and she told me I was never should never tell anybody what that song's about. That song, I tend to write lots of songs that sound like they're about one thing, but they're actually about something else. Okay. So that song is about shop vacuuming water out of my flooded basement.
I knew that. Yeah, it sounded just like that. I was going to go there.
So like,
are you kidding me? It really is.
And like that line in the chorus where it's like, you hold up yours, I'll hold mine. My wife has her own small shop vac. Yes. Because if she has a 15-gallon one, it gets full and she can't lift it, so she has a little one. And then the line about when it's done, who knows where it goes? Down the hill to the... That's about one of the dirty little secrets of plumbers is that when you put a sump pump in a house, you're not supposed to put that water back in the system. You're supposed to put it out like into the yard. But like nobody checks.
Right, so they can just put it wherever.
Yeah, and the line about the best laid plans, it's that it doesn't. It'll the best laid plans just leaves them behind. Like I would put these beads of caulk down on my floor so I could route the water to the drain. So that whole song's about shop vac and water in my basement.
We need to get in. Yeah, we need papers on your lyrics. Like we need to dissect all. We got to go deep into this stuff.
I'm gonna do you at least 3 songs that are just like that.
Okay, this is good to know. And by the way, I give the worst compliments ever because during like the sound check, I'm like, oh, I forgot you had a good voice.
No, that's not what you said. You said, I forgot you could sing.
Oh, I forgot you could sing. Oh my God. Funny. It's like the worst ever. Okay. Elephant in the room. Yes, folks. He does not have a left hand because we're live on multiple.
Did it fall off again?
I know. Facebook Live. You are noticing what, everybody. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah. So beautiful guitar string plucking even without fingers. So there you go, folks. So what are you working on these days?
Dude, I'm busy.
I know, you're way busy because you're like our house band with the proper way, but you have solo stuff. So I want to hear about the solo stuff.
Okay, so I just a couple of weeks ago put out 2 EPs with an old friend of mine from Alabama. She's from Mississippi, but she lives in Alabama. And we put out 2 EPs of covers under the name Long Years. So those are all out on
Long Years or
Long Years.
Or year, okay.
As in many years have passed. We've only seen each other like twice in like 20 years. Wow. And we just put out 2 records without ever being in the same room.
God bless technology.
So, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I put out a solo CD a while back, like October-ish, and called 10 Songs, and then I forgot to put one of the songs on it. So it's actually 9 songs on a record called 10 Songs. That's kind of embarrassing.
Do people listen to the last song and just wait for that track to keep playing?
No, we don't even want to talk about like Spotify, like how far into the thing people actually listen.
Yeah.
So put out solo record and the record with Carrie with the Proper Way back in October. Couple like in May I put out EPs, or in April and May I put out 2 EPs with my friend Dawn in Birmingham. The Proper Way's got 2 EPs done, ready to go. We're just doing artwork now. Apparently, Shane was busy with some sort of sesquicentennial.
Nothing happens in Ogden. And I don't know what he's doing.
Apparently, there was like some sort of large marathon. It was right after that. And so, so he's been super busy with that. We're just kind of doing artwork now.
Do you market on your own, like as a solo artist? Do you put stuff out on as Scott Rogers?
I just sent it off to press yesterday.
But do you have like your own like social or website or anything?
Yeah,
or
ScottRogersMusic.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have Facebook and all that kind of stuff too.
So we can follow Scott Rogers.
Instagram, Facebook. I don't understand Twitter. I don't get it.
I can't do it.
I'm not a politician. I'm not a comedian, and I don't understand it.
No. Okay. What are you on?
I'm on Instagram, Facebook.
And then you're covering a wide variety of people there.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's all you need.
So yeah, I put out. I just sent off to press an EP of older original music of mine that I've been just kind of sitting on for a long time.
Yeah.
And so it went off a couple of days ago, and it'll be out on all social media on all the streaming platforms on the 21st. I'm assuming that's when I set it to.
Yeah, and it's called Summer Solstice.
Yeah, right. The record's called My Kind of Town.
Okay.
Which is
named after the Scott or the Rogers or Scott.
No, it's actually, I played it the first time I did the van sessions with you guys. It's on my first appearance here. It's just a song about not liking the town where I grew up, and so the record is called My Kind of Town, and it features prominently on the cover this iconic neon sign from my hometown.
Yeah.
Because I'm from Tupelo, Mississippi, and Tupelo was the first TVA town, the first town that got all of its electricity from TVA, and it was like this massive. It's a huge deal.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, and so anyway, that Carrie's record is done. We're just like artwork again.
Yeah.
But so and then, like I said, the Proper Way's got 2 EPs done and ready to go. The first one is mixed and mastered and is done, including artwork and everything. And we're just waiting on me and Shane to have 10 minutes to sit down.
So you play a lot around here. I want to hear about your favorite places, but let's hear this next song.
Okay,
Introduce
sure.
this next song.
Yeah. This one is I wrote this song Shane and I wrote this song right around the time that the mouth of Weber Canyon was on fire a couple of years ago.
That was kind of scary, actually.
That was kind of terrifying. So I showed up with it started out with me wanting to write a Sammy Brew song. Sammy had this moment where he was writing a lot of songs that, there was this kind of thing that he was doing. I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And we started doing it, and we're sitting in Shane's living room, and I came in with I had a verse, and that's it. And the song fell out in about 30 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
So this is a song about the fires at the mouth of Weber Canyon. It's called This Blackened Land. We're breathing easier right now. The fires are mostly out. All we can think about is, can we make it to the morning? They say that rain is on the way. They'll help us out, they say. I say come with me, just give me a warning. When the smoke is finally clear, we can wipe away our tears, overcome our fears and start again. We can see just where we stand, arm in arm and hand in hand. On this blackened land we'll start again. Now the winds have shifted south, they may save the canyon mouth. I still have my doubts about the clouds that are forming. It's been so goddamn dry, we thought we might scrape by. Lightning from the sky sent us all running. But when the smoke is finally clear, we can wipe away our tears, overcome our fears and start again. We can see just where we stand, arm in arm and hand in hand. On this blackened land we'll start again. And now they say we can't go home, it's out of our control. I just wanna know what's gonna go. When the smoke is finally clear, we can wipe away our tears, overcome our fears and start again. We can see just where we stand, arm in arm and hand in hand. On this blackened land we'll start again. when the smoke is finally clear, we can wipe away our tears, overcome our fears and start again. We can see just where we stand, arm in arm and hand in hand. On this blackened land, we'll start again. When the smoke is finally clear, we can wipe away our tears, overcome our fears and start again. We can see just where we stand, arm in arm and hand in hand. On this blackened land, we'll start again. Yeah. Thanks.
Scott, how many instruments can you play?
Oh man.
All of them, yeah.
I'm primarily a guitar player, but I play guitar, banjo, mandolin, ukulele. I picked that up just because I needed to be able to read Kerry Myers' hands when we're playing
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
And a little bit of piano. Like I'm a total hack on the piano. Like the stuff it takes me like 4 hours to do, it takes Shane like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but Shane plays the piano.
Yeah,
So that's different.
Yeah.
All right, Todd's got a question.
I do
Well,
not.
let's be honest, that's pretty much all he can do. It's just that one. So, okay, so if you already asked this question, I missed out because, of course, somebody has to pee like when you're doing your first song, so we have to go inside, and I missed it. But so we did a photo shoot. Cam was out. Do you see Cam out there? He said hi.
No, I didn't see him.
He took off because he's wearing flip-flops, and it's 30 degrees outside right now. But so we did this photo shoot with him not too long ago. How fun was that?
That was so amazing.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So that was at the new Ultraviolet Studios, which is diagonal from the church. So wherever that is, it's like diagonal from the
It's
church.
right by Even Stevens, on the corner by Even Stevens.
On the corner by Even Stevens, yeah. Great spot. It was fun. We had a good time over there. And so the dynamic that your band has is pretty unique.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what the best way to put this is. Like,
I'm not sure what that means.
it's the series of puns is incredible.
Yes.
That's pretty much how you guys talk to each other.
We are all
a lot of that coming through with Carrie. I'm fortunate to now be kind of on that thread as these things develop, so that's kind of nice. But the idea that you come up with, so tonight you're Shaneless, and then when he plays, it's ska-free. and I don't know if you have something with Carrie. There's probably something, but
I don't know if you've seen the marketing we do when Carrie and I play without Shane. We have a picture where it's the three of us at the Lighthouse Lounge, and I just put a big red X over Shane.
I like you don't even hide it.
Shameless.
And if you really want to dig down deep, anytime Carrie tags all of us on something, she never tags Shane.
Shameless.
Shameless.
Oh, you guys are
Like
shameless.
she never ever tags him on any social media ever.
That is funny.
It's been the shtick for. I didn't even realize it had been going on for like months.
But it makes him feel good that eventually you guys are strong enough solo still when Carrie kicks you out of your own band.
Yeah, right.
Which is inevitable.
It's gonna happen.
This is going to happen sooner or later. Yeah, it's already started to happen. That's essentially my question is about retaining the importance of these solo gigs, right? Because I know how much you guys love to play together, and you could probably play all the time together and still have an amazing time, and sort of progress as musicians together. You really could. Yeah. But how important is it for you to still maintain these solo gigs?
You know, I have a couple of not really residencies, but I have a couple of like standing solo gigs. Like, so I play regularly every second Sunday at the Slackwater.
That's Slackwater, yeah.
And then I'm often at Snowbird at the Airy up there at the various restaurants around there. And then I pick up little solo gigs here and there, Harley and Bucks or whatever. Although lately Harley and Bucks has been booking me and Carrie as a duo.
Shamelessly.
Over shamelessly.
Yeah, exactly.
So I really enjoy playing solo. And it's like the issue is that like with the proper way, there's a ton of stuff of mine that we just don't do. Like there's just a lot of my repertoire that we do not do, and which is fine. Like,
could you? I mean, could
yeah.
you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You could introduce that. If
Yeah,
you
sure.
wanted to.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes I'll throw like a Rick Springfield song at Shane, and just
Damn straight, Rick
just
Springfield, represent. He's so
Jesse
hot.
was a friend. It's just like that. Or Outfield or whatever. Like I like all these Cheeseball 80 songs, and it's one of those things.
Easy on the cheese ball there.
Oh no, I love. Man, I will play some Journey.
Yeah.
But it's always great to to be able to just sort of like play all this sort of weird stuff that I'm interested in that like maybe me and Shane haven't worked up yet, or that it doesn't really kind of fit with what the Proper Way does, because we're kind of more of an Americana band than we are a Cheeseball 80s band. I really want to put up an 80s party band together, like that wouldn't be like spandex.
If I could somehow be involved with that, I would.
Right.
Todd will play
Just
tambourine.
do a bunch of Survivor.
I'm just a groupie. That'd be fine. Yeah.
Foreigner. But yeah, I'm never going to stop playing solo. It's been a part of my life since I was a teenager.
And it seems like that applies to the rest of the members of your band
Absolutely.
as well.
Yeah, we all played well.
And I think that it probably in turn makes you stronger together.
Yeah, it's one of the things that kind of is weird that Shane doesn't play solo very much, and he should. Like he said to me, he's like, I really should.
Did he play solo this weekend, Todd?
Yeah, we brought him in. Well, he
With the
did. He
mariachi
played a
band
couple of
member.
songs, and then of course, he. But then we were talking about it before, so we went out to the Ogden Music Fest and we hung out there on Saturday and Sunday, and he was fortunate enough to hang out with us that day as things developed. But that was the day he ended up playing with the mariachi bands and everything. But as far as the solo part, I was lucky enough to be around the campfire with Shane, and he owns that as a solo act.
He's great.
Like,
he's great.
He's very strong.
Yeah. Like, to put it in perspective, I was telling you a story earlier about playing around a campfire in we were in California. What I didn't tell you was that my buddy who books us out there plays in an acoustic duo rock band. They are a straight up rock band. Like, they make so much noise for two guys. It's insane. I'll send you links. But Shane, Shane's a classic country guy. Like, he loves all that classic country stuff. And so around the fire, and Shane played the entire B-side of Redheaded Stranger, like just song for song, straight through. And my buddy Ike knows every song, every word to every song. And I realized, like, while we're sitting there, I'm like, he never gets to play this stuff because he plays in a rock and roll band. And it's that kind of stuff. Like, we all have these strengths and interests and stuff. And it's okay if like the band you're in doesn't play this, but it's always fun to go out and do solo stuff and go play an entire Willie Nelson album.
Yeah, and this is obviously a lead-in for your next song with tunes, so I'll leave you to that.
Do you want me to tell you what this song's about?
Thanks, Todd.
Before or after I play it?
No, after.
You sure?
Yep, after.
Okay.
Yep.
This one's new enough that I don't actually know it. If you just let me hold you, would you be still? Would you calm down your mind and then let me in? Would you stop walking all over me? We both know your claws are dug into me. Oh, I have moved so much for you. You just walk away as if you're unsure. I tried to listen to all that you say, but I can't make any sense out of the pleas that you make. I need you to accept my love, to accept my love, to expect my love. I need you to let me hold you tight. Don't put up a fight. Please don't put up a fight. I know you're sneaking around at night, but no, I don't mind as long as you're home when it's light. I beg you to come to me when I'm down and low. You just run away when I need you the most. accept my love, to accept my love, to expect my love. I need you to let me hold you tight. Don't put up a fight. Please don't put up a fight. You only want me when I don't have the time. And there's nothing that I can do that'll change your mind. You fight like hell when I hold you tight. I don't know why it's so hard to make up your mind. I need you to accept my love, to accept my love, to expect my love. I need you to let me hold you tight. Don't put up a fight. Please don't put up a fight. I need you to accept my love, to accept my love, to expect my love. I need you to let me hold you tight. Don't put up a fight. Please don't put up a fight.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Scott Rogers on Van Sessions.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. So I'm hoping to God this isn't like about an appliance of
close.
any kind.
It's close.
It's close. A cat or a canine hybrid.
It is about my cat.
Okay.
So this song happened because
Yes.
one night I went to bed and my cat Doug, he would not stop crawling around on my head, and he's got this thing. I can cuss, right? I mean, Carrie Myers is down here. I can cuss.
Yeah.
So Doug
We're
has
full
this
cuss
thing
here, yeah.
where he feels this compulsion to put his literal physical asshole on every part of my head while he tries to get settled. And yeah, because I'm bald. And so like I was grabbing him and I was like trying to hold him in place, and he just like would not stop. And I just grabbed my phone and I started writing down like lyrics like just let me hold you, you know. Just accept my love, Doug. Just accept my love, you know.
Time out. Cat's name's Doug.
His name is Douglas Fairbanks.
Oh my God. Yes.
I need you to let me hold you tight. Don't put up a fight. Please don't put up a fight.
This is like everyone's cat, though. By the way.
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah.
That's the difference between me and Shane. Is I write about universals, and so I'll try to write about these universal things, and like everybody has a cat that's an asshole. Everybody's cat's an asshole, right?
Oh, okay. Is there any subject off topic you will not write about it?
No, huh?
Yeah. Okay. What's the best subject to write about?
Besides
animals.
No. I tend to write about
assholes.
I tend to write about relationships more than anything else. So like Carrie and Shane and I just had a writing session not too long ago where.
Wait, did you watch Songland?
I watched the first like 3 episodes of it, and then
There's only 2 out.
I got bogged down with other stuff. And,
Okay.
So like Shane and Carrie and I had a writing session not too long ago where I'd had this idea for a long time to write a divorce song that wasn't blamey.
Interesting.
And so
Interesting.
So I came in with like what was the line? Oh crap! I forgot how it goes. It's because these are so new.
Non-blamey
It's,
divorce song. Where they're both amicable.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where like you just realize, this is. So I'll just play you like a little bit because it's a duet with me and Carrie.
Okay. Is it still windy out there, Todd? Yeah.
Oh, I love you, just not the way I'm supposed to. If I'd known it before, I'd have warned you. I walked out the door and been gone. Please forgive me for being around when you needed somebody other than me there. And now we've been stuck for so long. So it's like that.
Another awkward compliment. You're good, Scott.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, for real.
I forgot you could sing.
Oh shit! But really, where can we follow all the Proper Way stuff? Is just the Proper Way.
Yeah, the website for the Proper Way is theproperwayband.com, or you can just Google the Proper Way.
Yeah.
If you Google the Proper Way Band, you get us. And we have web presence. We're on Spotify, Amazon, all that stuff, iTunes, everything. That's right now the only thing we've got out on all those platforms is the record with Carrie, the Tom Waits, Bob Dylan record. Our first EP is done, ready to go, and like we actually just became a record label on Bandcamp.
Nice.
Bandcamp had this cool service where they can just make you a record label. I was like, well, it's just a little bit more than what we're already paying, so why not?
So you're an official record label.
So everything I've been putting out has just been coming out on that.
Okay.
And it's really nice because you can just drop the stuff. But so we're on all the standard. All the standard things.
I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
This ties back to the first time you were on, and I asked you about. It was in similar vein, but as a professor in literature up at Weber State University, and how do I want to pose it this time? How do you rather than like be self-critical of lyrics, like how do you go with like, oh, this song just feels good?
How do I go with what?
How do you go with like, this song just feels good? You know what I mean? Like, how do you
Sure.
separate yourself from being lyrically on point? I guess, like this is something that your study would tell you, well, it should probably be written this way, and just relax into the vibe of a good melody.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, when you asked me that, I'd have probably the same answer, which is it's for me, it's less much about the structure or less about the lyrics or the cleverness of them than it is about sort of the overall emotion that I'm going for. And this is where Shane and I are very different songwriters. And I'm closer to Carrie when it comes to this kind of stuff. Although Carrie does very confessional things, Shane does very sort of ballady kind of stuff. And by ballad, I mean in the traditional sense of I'm telling you a story. And then I do these other things. Lately, I've been doing nothing but like call and response songs. So just songs like for a man and a woman. So I have a whole. I'm not gonna play it today, but I have a whole song that's like, you know how like in the 8th grade when you go to your first dance and like all the guys line up on one side of the room and all the
Super
girls line up
awkward.
on the other, right?
Yeah.
Super awkward.
Yeah.
I wrote a whole song about like what if that continued into like the workplace when you're an older grown person.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's just like I want to ask this person out, but I don't know how to do it. And it's just like, and so I have this call and response between. So like lately for a while now, I've been writing lots of songs like that, or these songs that are weird that
Should
sound
we
like they're
feel
like,
bad if we don't get what the song is about?
No, it's not gonna hurt my feelings if you didn't get the T.S. Eliot joke that I put in that song about shop vacuuming water out. Like April is always the cruelest.
Yeah, no.
That's a double layered nerd joke right
like
there.
triple layered.
Because on one hand, I'm quoting T.S. Eliot. Ezra Pound. Sorry, Ezra Pound. I'm quoting April is the cruelest month, which is him quoting. I'm not an American, so I get this stuff wrong. It's him quoting Chaucer. One
Okay.
April with its shortest soltas from the first line of Canterbury Tales. So it's not gonna hurt my feelings if you don't get that.
Yeah.
But
But it fits the song. So no, that's fun. It's fun to put stuff in that you care about that maybe nobody else ever gets, right? Like,
yeah, sure. Yeah, it's I'm gonna make jokes whether anybody else thinks they're funny or not.
So okay, any song that's like straight serious, no humor that you.
Yeah, I'm about to play one.
Okay. Oh wow. All right. Do you want to tell us about it?
I actually have not. I have a version of this recorded just as a sorting it out. I started this a long time ago, or not a long time ago, but a few years ago. One of my cousins died very tragically of a brain tumor. She was 31. And I'd gone home. My sister was having a baby, and I'd gone home for that. And as we were leaving the Memphis airport, we got the call that my cousin had died. And you got to understand, my family, we're all the cousins are raised like siblings, so we're all like very, very close. And so we go straight to the house, and there's the body just in the bed, like we're just waiting on the coroner to show up, or the mortician to show up. And they told me that Maggie had, and nobody in my family's even heard this yet, that Maggie, for the last like couple of months at least, she had lost the ability to speak. She could still process anything that you were saying, but she couldn't talk. And so, here's this young woman who'd she got married and then immediately got diagnosed with cancer, and they gave her 10 years.
So she's newly married.
They gave her 10 years to live, she lived 8. Didn't have kids because of all that. She was a photographer, really sort of gifted photographer, and dies really tragically, 30, 31 years old, something like that.
Yeah.
And so
Too young.
what got me about that whole thing was that, like, she's dying and she knows she's dying and she can't talk about it with anybody. Like, it's, so there's heavy. Like, if you want heavy, we can do that. Or I can do another song about my cat's asshole.
Yeah. Well, that's a good balance, I think. So let's take us out this last song.
It's all in your head. All the things you never said. Tumbled out unfettered, still you knew better and left them unsaid. 'Cause it's all in your head. All the hopes you ever had, all the dreams you ever had and never had, secure in your bed. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. If we could, we would buy you all the time in the world. 'Cause it's all in your head. All the stars you never met, and all the scars you never had and never will, secure in your bed. It's all in your head. All the pictures you never snapped, all the people you never captured still and framed overhead. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. If we could, we would buy you all the time in the world. It's all in your head. The loves that you never had, the little ones you never had and ever had, it's all in your head. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. If we could, we would buy you all the time in the world.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, here's your little uplifting song.
Oh, that was really, really good. And that wraps it up for this month's Van Session. Scott Rogers right here. So thanks, everyone, for coming out. Look for the upcoming podcast versions. Nice, yeah. On iTunes and Spotify by simply searching Van Sessions. So huge thanks to Brooke McIntosh and Scott Rogers. And we'll be back here next month. So come on out during the Ogden First Friday Art Stroll. Bring your friends. Bring your mom. Bring your dog. I don't care who you bring. Bring somebody. Show up here at the Monarch, and we will see you next month. Good night, everyone.